Good evening. This is Jonathan Cabrera with the Week 4 Programming Challenge 4, which was the thermometer applet. So I found this one pretty interesting, difficult at times, but especially working with the NetBeans and applets. But in short, looking at this first line of code, that's pretty much the main class I had to build just to run the overall project. The reason why is because applets don't utilize the main class. So I started out with this one for the package, and then I went to a new file. I built the JApplet off that, and then I also built an extra J class to assist in my JApplet. So talking about that J class first, that helps with the applet right here is the thermal panel. Then the thermal panel, you'll see imported multiple things, and then obviously I built some constraints. The constraints is the sizing of the applet window that's going to be created. Further down, you'll see that I set the background of the applet to white, and then set the dimensions associated with what's above in the constraints. Furthermore, I put some if-else statements to pretty much maximize my temperature from a range of 0 to 250, no further or no less than those. Then down, furthermore, send the back panel. This is drawing the actual thermometer, and then the sizing and the colors associated with it, how the thermometer will fill up. So forth and so forth. Lower down, the temp Y is pretty much allowing the thermometer to fill up, and temp height will make sure that it matches the associated slider and where it stops at. So going to the JApplet, again, there's some constraints up top, mainly for the temp. So again, you'll see the associated 0, 250. It'll start on the slider at 0. The tick spacing is 50 across. It's going to call the thermal panel class, which is what we already set over here. And then I'm going to create the slider. So initializing the thermal panel, which again was the previous class that was built. Then it talks about building the slider. Next one down is more specific for the slider panel that's going to appear. It's going to be at the center of the bottom portion of the applet screen. And then the slide listener will set exactly the temperatures that I set forth as far as the constraints above. So to access this, I found this out through digging around on the internet and Stack Overflow that to open the applet, I'll have to go Shift FN F6. We'll see that it's going to run the Thermometer 17 project, and then up top is the Java applet right here. Here's that thermometer that was being built through the thermal panel. Here's a slider that was then built in the applet. And slider, as I said, it was associated with 0 as the initial temp, then 50 tick spacing all the way up to 250. Once I click on this slider and I roll to the right, you'll see the temperature climb. And ensure that it's going to set the temp height associated with the slider height in accordance to the thermal panel Java class. So if I go all the way to 250, you'll see that it's all the way to the top, and then if I bring it back all the way to 0, it's going to go right to the bottom. So it's about 125, looks to be about halfway right there. So again, had some fun with this one, also some difficulties. I think it's like my 17th try on this one. All right. If you have any questions, please let me know, and have a good day.